Hey there. So in this video, you will learn why you don't need a massive audience to make a lot of money. Sure, virality does feel good. No question about it. I definitely had a lot of dopamine hits just from getting a bunch of comments and likes on a daily basis. But paying clients, well, money feels better. The current economy we live in on social media in general, especially on X, is basically monkey see, monkey do, and monkey sell a course on how to do it without ever reasoning back to first principles and really like trying to figure out what does the market actually need and how do I actually get them the results. That's why most people get a few clients, stop, and they wonder why they don't scale, because they have to handle churn basically all the time. Churn meaning that the clients are just leaving. That's a growth guru economy. It's not really a pyramid scheme like some people like to call it. It kind of is in the terms of recycling a playbook, like in school when you play the whisper circle and you tell one story and a complete different story comes out on the other end. And no, it's not a pyramid scheme because the person on top doesn't profit. That's it. From all the clients that come from his clients. Let's compare it to the New York taxi market 15 years ago. That's pretty much what's happening right now in the whole growth guru economy, especially on X. So when you wanted to compete in the taxi market, most taxi drivers who were aspiring taxi drivers, I guess, they bought a car, they painted it yellow, and to compete with other yellow cars, because everyone had one, they just painted it more yellow. They painted the mirrors yellow, they painted the front grille yellow, and they thought they're going to stand out. Well, obviously, they did not. They were simply fighting for scraps. Yeah. So if you see a bunch of yellow caps, it doesn't really matter which one you take. You just want a cap. So it took someone from the outside who came in and really analyzed the market and basically created a new game. So the traditional taxi drivers never asked about the pain points. You probably know these two from somewhere. They're the founders of Uber. Uber arrived and they solved the pain points. For example, maybe people, or not maybe, people didn't like to wave hysterically at a cab just for one to stand for them, like to stop for them. They didn't like carrying cash all the time, and they probably didn't like standing in the rain or in any weather where it wasn't a sunny day. So those were a lot of pain points that Uber for the first time solved. And therefore they obliterated, dominated the entire competition because they're not playing the same game. They created their own game. So gurus right now on X, they're basically painting the taxis more yellow. They flex vanity metrics. They chase virality, which doesn't really lead to sales. And they brag about fast growth. The problem that beginners believe it, they buy into it, and then they think, oh, this doesn't work, I'm just going to quit. So why? Because the foundation was not really established at all. All those growth gurus, they basically built on sand. But you do need a strong foundation. You need concrete first. Concrete first. If you're going to build a strong, big house, it's basically going to be destroyed in a few years' time without a foundation. Probably even a few months. So that's the whole message of this video. That it's really more about the foundation and less about flexing superficially. What's that all about? Foundations matter, especially for your personal microbrand. This is my first video on YouTube. I'm going to be posting every day now, share everything for free to build goodwill and build trust and to basically kick all those growth gurus out of the market. So see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching.